team call, guys. I'm just so pumped. Take it away, Alice.
Awesome. Welcome, guys. Well, we are on week 2 of Jade being in the home stretch of having her baby. So continue to be praying for her. She is like in the zone right now. Becca said that she went and saw Captain Marvel, the movie, and was like, yeah, it's good. It's fine. I saw it and I was like, this is a see it 3 times movie. So
Jade went and saw it. Yeah, I watched Aaron while they went and saw it. Yeah, and Jade's like, yeah, I mean, it was good. And it's like, and, right now. And Alice is like, she'll be thinking about it during labor.
It's so good. So if you haven't seen it, go see it. It's like gonna be my movie of the spring. But
love it.
Good messages that are said in there, especially for us girls. So a couple of quick housekeeping announcements for those of you going to Sacramento. We have finalized details for our team party.
Yes, we do.
Some of it's going to be a surprise still, but this is part of the invite, so I'm going to read it. Okay. So you are invited to our Black and Teal party in Sacramento. So join us on the Pineapple Party Bus for recognition and an excursion out of downtown for dinner and team building. Thursday, April 11th, following the opening session with Rachel Platten, who wrote Fight Song. She has another hit that I really like, but I can't remember what it is. The ticket cost is only $30 for the experience. Here's a hint about what the experience is. We hope you make it out. Yeah. So you're going to Venmo Kimberly Werlo for your ticket. It's a first come, first serve for you and your guest, and dinner is not included in the ticket. So we're going to go to a restaurant that is very affordable, by the way, and it's going to be part of the trip, and it will be pay for your own. So if you want to bring a shake, I mean, do it. And attire is black and teal, and you can go as wild as you want. And I think
we actually recommend the wild.
Sacramento party. Yeah. Okay. Oop, my boxer's going off now. Okay. So
I was like, wait, that person's not on this call.
Yeah. Okay. So we are gonna lean into some really cool stuff as we've been talking about VF, and I've just been like going over and over and over again in my head. I listened to an old call where Dawn Rathman was training, and she said 3 is easy. If you think about it, if you start 3 people on our gold standard products, which is the fruit, veggie, and berry blend, and then the omega, and then 1 shake a day, if you find 3 people to do that, that's your HLP plus some. 3 is easy. If you find 3 people who want to do the exact same thing as you, you've hit your VF. And as you keep on doing that and doing it over and over again yourself, but also teaching others to do that, you guys, that's how you start creating momentum and keep moving forward. And so have it in your brain. 3 is easy. Everyone, 3 is easy. So we have a team that is really rocking and rolling, and they're going to share some of the things that have been working for them. So I'm going to turn it over to Becca to introduce what's going on.
My lights went out. I had to go run and turn them back on. So yay, I got my energy up and it's awesome. I love this. So I have some awesome ladies on my team that have just been killing it. And so Alice and I were talking earlier. We're like, hey, let's just have them share like what's been working for them. And some of them are like brand new to the team even. So we're really pumped to hear from all you awesome ladies. And catching my breath because I had to do like a sprint real quick. So I'm just going to start off. Tara, do you want to introduce your folks?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to start off with 2 of ours, and I'll let Dawn introduce her girl, Courtney. But Dawn has been rocking and rolling. Her business is just on fire right now. And then, like I said, she also has a team members sharing, so I'll let her share too. So Dawn, are you on?
I think she's the one that's on the phone.
Hey, Dawn, unmute yourself if you can.
Oh, here, I may need to unmute her. I'll unmute. Okay, try now.
Okay.
There we go.
Hey,
Can you
girl.
hear me now?
Dawn,
Yeah.
do you care
Okay,
to share
perfect.
where your business has gone the last few months and what's been working for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So for me, it's just been really staying consistent with just sharing my heart, like on social media, and loving on people, really. I mean, just, yeah, I mean, staying consistent, planting seeds, and just like I said, loving on people, just meeting them right where they are, and just kind of finding out, you know, what they're struggling with, health-wise, financial-wise, and just making those friendships. I actually met Courtney, the girl that just joined our team. She's actually, she lives in Texas, and so her and I are a lot like-minded when it comes to health and just spiritual level. And so, yeah, I haven't actually met her in person. We've talked on the phone, we've connected on Zoom. But yeah, she is amazing, amazing. And just the friendships that I've developed just within the last like 6 months has been so awesome. And it's just like I said, just sharing my heart on Facebook and just being real. And yeah, just that's pretty much what's been working for me. I mean, just like I said, loving on people and just kind of meeting them right where they are. So Courtney is a mama of 5 little ones, and she currently lives in Texas, and she just hit her 2,000 plus. So she's killing it, and she has such a heart to serve people. And so she, like I said, she's already really health minded, like I said, has a heart to serve people, help them, you know, whatever they're dealing with health wise, financial wise. And so, yeah, I'll kind of let Courtney sort of tell her story on, you know, what made her start Juice Plus and, you know, what she sees for her future. Courtney.
Okay, I got the mute off.
Okay.
Hello,
I was like,
everybody.
no, my-
Thank you, Dawn. My name is Courtney Workman, and I'm so happy to be here and be a part of y'all. And like Dawn said, I'm a mom of 5. I have a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, 6, 3, and just had a 1-year-old celebrate her first birthday. And Dawn is exactly what she said she's doing. That's exactly why I'm here today. On social media, there's lots of opportunities out there, and I was looking for a switch with supplements and health and nutrition. And Dawn literally stood out to me because of her posts about faith and her belief in the Lord. And that was really instrumental to me. And then it's like, oh, she does this Juice Plus too. And she was presenting it in a way that it made sense to me, and I was learning. And I knew, like, out of all the people to join and whatever I wanted to do, I wanted to be a part of what she was doing because I was buying her. So Dawn really is just, you know, being herself out there and who she is, and she's attracting the same like people that want to be doing what she's doing. So, and she has been just been a friend, you know, reaching out and really caring and concerning. And she'll, you know, send me a message that she's praying for me and just being, you know, just a friend. And Tara's done the same thing too, where I've just felt like I've been a part of the family forever. And so that when I met Dawn, like through Facebook, I knew that would be different than what I'd experienced before, and it has so far. So I'll kind of tell you where I've come from and what we've been doing with Juice Plus and what's been working for me. I've been in the health business and working from home since 2013. And I was with a different company, and I do have multiple little businesses where I help people with their health, but all around my goal is to help people not only get healthier, but find the root cause and educate them on that and help them with their health just, you know, from start to finish. And I was looking for something that would replace the supplements that I was working with before. What's so crazy is that at first I was having great results years ago, and slowly but surely my health was declining really over 4 or 5 years, and I wasn't feeling as well. And it was the product. So ingredients do matter. And with Juice Plus, I was blown away with their ingredients. Now I'm educated on what GMOs are and how important it is to keep away from pesticides and chemicals. And so everything I've learned in the last 2 years truly on health, Juice Plus was providing me. And my kids too, I wanted something for them. In the last 2 years, some health issues have arose with them, from celiac disease, ADHD, stomach issues for my little one, absent seizures. Just my kids' health was just like going nuts. And I was like, what is wrong with my kids? Like, what's going on? And so that's why I have a really big passion to help families, like not just moms and dads, but kids. And Juice Plus helps kids as well. And so when I reached out to Dawn, she got me on a call pretty much, or a Zoom immediately with Tara. And when they said, I'm a nursing mom, and when they said I could do this detox and take these products while pregnant or nursing, I thought, my goodness, this is something for everybody at any stage in their life, and it's healthy and it's good for them. And if I can do this while nursing, like, I was sold, So I was really excited to start the products. I was moving at the time, so I told them, like, look, I promise I really want to share this, but right now is not a good time for me to just start blasting it and start going. And they were patient with me. So they met me where I was at, and they didn't, force me or anything. Like, they literally developed a friendship with me. And so I've been taking the products, and finally I was ready to start, hammering it out. And they were like, okay, well, your first order is going to fall off, and if, but you can reach this goal if you do this. And I was like, oh, okay, well, let's do that. And so once they kind of laid out the plan for me, I haven't had to really learn anything on my own. Like, every time I needed something, I would ask them, and they have been just amazing leaders to me. They have a business chat set up with me where I bother them all the time now, and they always are faithful to respond to me with joy and not like, there's Courtney again, And so they've been really patient and sweet, and they've given me each step along the way, and just shown me a leadership that I told them, I was like, I'm really good at selling. I'm just not good at leading people. Like, I don't know how to do what they're doing with me. And they're showing me how to be great leaders. And so I really appreciate them. What I've been doing lately, and then we hit the VP, I think Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure with all the words. Like I said, I'm so new to this, but that first level we hit. And then I was like, okay, what's the next one? And they told me, and you have to do it by Monday. And I was like, they told me this Friday. And I said, okay, let's do it, And so I'm just posting, I'm messaging people and keeping my list organized. And one thing that's really worked for me, and I don't know if y'all do this or teach this, but this kind of a 3-way chat is what I set up with almost every single person that's interested. So I'll initially message the person that's interested and say, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll say, I'd really like to connect you to Dawn, who's helping me, and she can answer some questions. And so it's me and Dawn and this other girl, and so basically, if I'm not there to answer the question, Dawn is, and vice versa. So we're both helping them. And that's been a really great strategy. I don't know if that's what y'all do all the time, but Dawn and I have been kicking tail like that. And, just having her help answer questions too. I think third party is really important. Other than that, the 3-way chat, I just post and I repost what Dawn does or something that's on my heart. Just being real to people, and like Dawn said, just trying to be involved with people's lives and care about them. Like, genuinely caring about people is what attracts people, and try not to be, salesy about it. But I really think this is going to be a great fit for so many people that I know, and the missing piece for their health. And so truly believing in the product and loving it so far is what's going to, keep it going. But other than that, I'm really happy to be here, and I'm super impressed with all the leadership. The postcard I got in the mail from y'all, just everything's been great. So I can't say enough. But that's kind of our story, and thanks for letting me chat for a second.
Yeah, that's so awesome. What two things that I heard repeatedly in there was third party validation with the chats and getting Courtney on that Zoom right away. And oh, what was the other thing? It just left me. Oh, duplication of like she's like, I don't know how to lead, but they're teaching me how to lead by leading me. That duplication. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there. Tara, where'd you go? Do you want to bring
I'm
it?
here.
And by the way, Courtney, we're
Um,
so glad that you're in our family. We're so glad that you're here.
we are super pumped, and Courtney's really coachable. And it's been awesome. Like literally when she's like, she told the story of her moving, and so she didn't do anything for about a month, and then she was like, oh, how many days do I have to hit that second bonus? It's like, well, 4. And she just did it. She just, how many orders do I need? This is how many you need. And she just went out and did it. So super, super amazing to just see her go and accomplish that. And we're really excited for her. Becca, I do have 2 more willing to share. Did you have some that want to share too?
Yeah, well, Sally is on the phone with the electric company, so you can go
Okay.
ahead and have it.
Okay. Lorna or Natalie, because those are 2 other girls on my team. Lauren is about to hit SC. Like she's literally under probably 5 trios away from hitting Fast Track SC this month, which we're super, super excited about. And then Natalie is Miss Queen of events right now. And I'm so proud of her because her calendar is amazing. When you talk about calendar, not busy work, but Juice Plus, activity. And she's been awesome. So I don't care who goes first, but whoever wants to.
I'll go ahead and go if that's okay. So I'm not as organized as Courtney, and Courtney, like you are my hero. I only have 3 kids and I'm definitely not as organized as you are. So kudos to you, girl. I think something that's really been working for me is I've been asking for referrals lately, and people, especially that in the past have told me like no or kick rocks. It's like, I actually sent a few people like, hey, I know that this isn't for you, but I'm just looking for referrals, and would you be willing to watch this video? And if you can think of anybody, I would just love for you to send my way. And I actually got an order just about an hour or so ago by doing that. And then I've had several people that were like, oh, wait, that's what you do? I thought it was, of course they get like, oh, I thought it was vitamins, or I thought it was something like another company. And so that's really been working for me. I've been doing a lot of inviting to Freedom Revolution calls, like the big one that the team is having every Thursday. If you guys aren't doing that, that's a big one. And then I've also been really trying to just kind of go with the flow. Like I found out totally last minute that I was about to do a vendor event at a school. I think literally it was like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and I had to be there by 8 o'clock the next morning. And I was like, oh my gosh, and at first I was kind of freaking out a bit, and I'm like, wait, no, I wanted events. I wanted exposure. I got this. And I emailed 4 teachers this afternoon that specifically asked for information on Tower Gardens in schools, because I happen to, well, I think I have a baby crying, but it's okay. Walt's going to get him. But I actually had a sign up that said, teachers asked me how you can get a Tower Garden for your classroom for free. Well, teachers love free stuff. And so I'm trying to hook people up that way and just kind of like get the exposure out there. Follow-up has been a huge thing. One thing we learned at Kentucky Lakes Boot Camp was Holly Pickerel really talked about customer care and follow-up. And I honestly was really bad about ignoring the emails that Juice Plus sends out about, oh, it's been 10 days since your customer's order shipped, or it's been 30 days, or it's 90 days, your customer order is getting ready to ship. And I honestly I was really bad at customer care, and I am getting back up there. I'm using the tips that they suggest. If you're not on Mission Driven Model and kind of following some of those suggestions, I highly, highly recommend that.
And so far, it's been awesome. Like, I feel like I have a better rapport with my customers now, especially the newer ones. And I'm trying to, again, build up my existing customers as well. So that's really what's been working for me. But actually, I'm less than 5 trios away now because I just got another one. And I have 2 more messages sitting in my inbox on Messenger wanting information as well. So I'm putting it out there in the universe. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen before the end of the month. I'm not going to do this whole last minute thing. It's just going to happen. So yeah, that's really all I have to share. What's been working for me here lately is just follow up, asking for referrals, but just building the relationships too of the people that told you no. Don't just be like, okay, thanks. Really just kind of continue to build that, because relationships are everything in this business. So that's really all I have, Tara.
That was awesome, Lauren. We're so excited for you. I mean, guys, she's like really put this in her head and just going for it. And I'm just so thrilled for her to get that top commission level $700 bonus. Customer leads from our company, which is a huge one, and our business partner, which we're so thrilled for her. So Lauren, you keep that picture strong. We're almost there, girl. Natalie, do you want to go ahead and go?
Sure. So I am, like Tara said, the calendar queen right now. My big thing is events. If I'm not responsible to actually show up and do something, I seem to get relaxed and just forget about it. I think I have 4 events on the calendar, 1 for each week this month, 2 in person and 2 like Zooms. But I've had more luck getting people to come to something or get on a call than I have just to here, can you watch a video? So that's kind of been where I've been focusing, sending invites to just people that I have messaged before, even though it's not their time then. I do have a new team member joining in April. She just bought a house, so she's waiting. But she's going to join us in April, and I had never messaged her before, but it was like, hey, will you just give me your opinion about after you get on this call? And by that time, she's like, well, I think I'm really ready. And so, but my big thing has been events. So like wellness events, meal prep, anything like that. So my big thing is in-person things. I do better if I have to talk to someone face-to-face rather than a message. So my big thing that's been working is events. Thank you, Tara.
So much. I love that so much.
And Natalie's mom, guys, was a home economics teacher, and I don't know if it's because of that, but Natalie can run an event like a boss, especially food-wise and like meal prepping like she's talking. Like, I cannot do what she does, but it works for her so well, and she can get people to show up. So we're super excited for you, Natalie, and having those
also, I forgot one thing. I have a tower garden in my mom's classroom that we got funded in January, and there's been a bunch of people asking about that, and the kids know all about it, and they tell them all about it. So that's been a big exposure as well, just from the custodian, even after school today, just came in to see it, check on it. So that's been big too.
That's awesome. I love it so much. Well, you know what our fearless leader, Kimberly Warlow, says, if you feed them, they will come. So that's definitely a trend in our team is if you feed them, they will come. So I love it so much. Real quick, I have, well, it's not even real quick. We have minutes. Sally Smith, I almost called you Sally Grease. I got to go run and get the lights again. So take it away, Sally.
Hey, I feel like I went home because my lights keep going off. Sorry for that earlier. So Becca asked me to share what's been working for me too. And a lot of what Dawn said resonated with me. That's kind of working for me. Like the consistency has really been important, and just keep plugging along and keep doing the things that have been working in the past, and just tweaking them as necessary, but really being consistent, showing up, even if no one else is there, show up, have the event, do the thing. Like that's been also very important. She kind of jokingly said no excuses because of my electrical issue tonight. But the reality is that's kind of how it's been right now, because my work life, my JOB work life is crazy. And if I let it dictate how I spent my time, and we've been remodeling this house for the last 8 months, like if I let those things dictate my time, I wouldn't be doing this, honestly. So just not using those things as excuses. But probably what I compare with that most importantly is my mindset, and really working on what my mindset is. Work used to be a burden, but I'm really focusing on my mindset to make it more like Disney World. And so it's more exciting when I go to work now. And imagine that things are going along much more smoothly than they were before. And in fact, it's really built my confidence at work, because the people around my peers are respecting me more, and that translates over to my Juice Plus business as well, because it helps me hold my posture here when I'm being respected in other areas of my life. So that mindset has been huge, not just for my Juice Plus business, but for other parts of my life as well. So those are my top key things of what's working for me. Was there something else, Becca, you wanted to
No,
say?
I just love how consistent you've been. And now like the seeds that were planted are starting to like,
They are.
I love that so much. And that, Lori, I don't even know that you know that I know this, but just that you have been, attracting team members that are growing in confidence. And Lori, Sally told me what you told your friend, and I was so proud of you. Like, with, you know, I'll share, I'm not going to share like the details. If you want to, feel free. But Lori used to have confidence in herself, and now she's like balling. She's like, well, actually, this is, you know, do you want to share what you told your Pampered Chef friend? Yay, go for it.
I will. Yeah. So she's been going through a hard time. You know, her husband got hurt on the job. It was a year in December, so he's been off a full year. You know, workman's comp dropped his case, and then, you know, short-term disability, long-term disability, you know, then they didn't get paid. So I was being patient with her. She believes in the products, you know, and I was giving her some every now and then. But, you know, she's like, as soon as I get back on track, I'll do this. Well, he's still off, all that. But she's been getting her nails done every couple of weeks. She gets her hair done every month. We went shopping Friday, and I'll be darned if she didn't buy a piece of jewelry that costs more than my pay a week. And I finally just told her, I'm like, where are your priorities? I have been patient for months. And I'm like, well, I'm not doing this. You want this, you need this, you're going to do this. Well, we have an event. We're doing a Pampered Chef party, a Pampered Chef Shred 10 party on Friday. And I wanted her to go ahead and sign up when she said, yes, I'll do this. She's like, well, how about I wait and we'll sign up at your party? I said, well, as of March 15th, you will be my customer. And I'm not giving her a choice.
I love it. I love it so much, because I've seen how much you've grown in this process, because you would have never done that at the beginning. There was no way that you would have done that. But I love that so much. And I'm not saying to go out and like to strangers, where are your priorities? You know, but this is a good friend of Lori's, and like she was in a place to do that. So, you know, bringing truth to people, right? So anyway, I love all this. Alice, do you have anything else you want to add?
Well, I just want to amen what's going on there with Lori. Like, this is such a personal growth opportunity for all of us. But when you show people that you care enough about them to speak truth to them, it's a pretty impressive thing. And so I'm super proud of you guys. I've known so many of you for so long, and it's just awesome because you guys have kept consistent. You kept taking steps through confusion. You've just kept going and watching what's going on in your business. It really only gets better. It's encouraging for me to hear as I continue to grow my business. I can't wait for next week because we are going to have some more awesome things to share as we get word about other promotions that are coming through and things like that. But I love you guys, and just thank you to all the people who spoke tonight, and for Becca for leading the call and stepping up again and again. You guys are incredible. Let's keep doing this. Have a powerful week. We'll see y'all later.